Buenas a todos, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo les va? Bienvenidos al canal y bienvenidos al capítulo número 2 de este Call of Cthulhu. Como siempre, muchas gracias por estar ahí, por ser parte del canal, se aprecia un montón. Como siempre, antes de arrancar el gameplay, les pido si disfrutan de los videos y se sienten a gusto, denle un buen like, que a ustedes no les cuesta nada y a mí me ayuda un montón. Muy bien, vamos a inspeccionar lo que tenemos que hacer. Hablar con Fitzroy, objetivos secundarios, ir al bar, hablar con Bradley. El bar...
El principal, que es Fitzroy, está arriba, me parece.
¿Esto es nuestro? Ah, no lo puedo agarrar.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Todos secundarios.
Bienvenido.
Ah, listo.
Hey, be careful.
¿Se dio el coto?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
En mi taberna no servimos a gente que busca problemas. No hice yo que venía pidiendo guerra. El tipo no ha mostrado respeto.
Es de pelea esa respuesta.
Creo que exagera.
I don't have time for all this bravado.
Don't be so high and mighty, sir. We don't like mainland snobs.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
¿A quién lo rige la ley seca? Busco el almacén 36. Indagar sobre Torwater, pedir una bebida, marcharse. Eso es Sarah Hawkins, porque...
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
No hablemos más de Sarah Hawkins. No es hablar mal, si es cierto.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Podés volver al menú anterior. Es.
A ver, sobre Darkwater. Este y después la del almacén.
Es el
no.
mismo.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Sí.
¿Sí qué?
Ella lo sabría de cualquier manera si él le habla de quién le suministra el alcohol.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
Ah,
Lo mismo.
Never understood why.
sí.
Then,
I've got what I need.
anything else?
Bueno. Marcharse. No voy a pedir una...
That'll be all for now.
Pues, habilidades. Tengo un punto nomás. Roy Mitchell, propietario del bar de Ballena Brada. Roy Mitchell regenta el único bar de Water. La prohibición no rige la Ballena Brada, a donde acuden los marineros a buscar consuelo en el whisky de Michelle. Por ello conoce mejor que nadie los secretos y rumores que cuentan los isleños cuando se les suelta la lengua en el alcohol. A juzgar por los numerosos trofeos que decoran el establecimiento, Michelle recuerda con veneración la edad de oro de los balleneros. Este hombre puede hablar del tema durante horas, pero no muestra el mismo entusiasmo cuando se le pregunta de dónde saca el licor. Puerto de Darkwater, está a la entrada del puerto de Darkwater, puede verse... Ah, esto ya lo vimos. La Ballena Brada, un bar donde se sirve alcohol con total impunidad, es lo último que esperaba encontrar en esta isla. Se llama La Ballena Brada y su propietario, un tal Mitchell, lo dirige con mano dura. No tolera los alborotadores y protege a toda costa la identidad de su proveedor. Parece que todos los habitantes de la zona frecuentan el local, incluso diría que reina cierta tregua entre contrabandistas y marineros. Ah, me saltó algo de conocimiento ahí. El dueño del bar que me contrató no le gustó la manera en que cerré el caso, pero... Ah, esto ya lo leímos.
Sí, son las cosas que vas sumando.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
El fin de la era de los balleneros. ¿Qué canción es esa?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
El fin de la era de los balleneros.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
And then he said, "The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years."
La Saloma, 21 de mayo de 1847, pesca milagrosa. La Sila regresa al puerto para salvar a Darkwater del hambre. Habíamos perdido la esperanza. La tripulación de Sila, o lo que queda de ella, retornó al puerto de Darkwater la tarde del martes. Los lugareños acudieron a la carrera de los muelles. Acudieron a la carrera a los muelles para dar la bienvenida al último ballenero de la isla y quedaron estupefactos al contemplar la asombrosa captura que la valiente embarcación traía a bordo. El cetáceo, superior en tamaño incluso a las formidables ballenas dentadas, llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar en parte por las bordas, lo que explicaba perfectamente el apelativo por el que ya se conoce, la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre su peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de la criatura, inigualable por su calidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitirá alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater y pondrá fin a la hambruna que le padecía la isla. Almacén en alquiler. El señor Marsh pone su almacén en alquiler a partir de junio para actividades pesqueras como taller o espacio de almacenes. Los interesados pueden ponerse en contacto con él a través de su periódico favorito o ir a visitar un muelle. Velada especial en la Ballena Varada para celebrar el regreso a casa de nuestros valientes balleneros. Todo el personal de la Ballena Varada les invita a una degustación especial y totalmente gratuita. Vengan con su familia y amigos a probar una deliciosa carne de la pesca milagrosa. Todos los asistentes se llevarán además una botella de aceite, así que no lo duden. Acá nada. ¿Quién es Bradley? Este es Bradley, ¿no?
Seguramente.
What you looking at, stranger?
Pues sí que le gusta ver nada.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Bueno, no puedes hablar más.
Bueno, la cagamos.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
¿Por ahí?
Hablar con Bradley.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Agente Bradley. Y lo mismo le digo a usted, señor. Continúe. Preguntar por el almacén 36. Esos marineros no se alteran por nada.
Alguno de esos dos. El último no.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36.
Vale, contestó solo.
Sí.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't
no way
understand.
to
You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Listo.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Acá estaba el señor Fitzroy, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí,
Está todo como hecho muy percha.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Ese tal Cat. Capitán, los términos de nuestro acuerdo están bien claros. Mantener a sus hombres bajo control. Provocarnos es un lujo que no puede usted permitirse. No hace falta que responda a este mensaje. Limítese a pagar a su portador, Cat. Carta amenazada.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Sí, más o menos lo que dijiste vos.
¿Es un baño? Sí.
Sí, parece que no hay nada.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Medicina.
Y alarme no. Medicina. Bien. Vamos a hablar con este señor.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Entonces,
En otra mesa, esa.
¿cuál?
Esta que está acá al lado. No.
Sí.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Solo unas pocas fechas son legibles aún, 1890, 1907 y una última medio borrada. El resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tendría interés en ocultar esta información? I don't know.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
No, le falta
Este hombre y Fitzroy podrían ser gemelos.
el pie.
En esta fotografía, un hombre que se parece al capitán Fitzroy posa en el puente de un barco. Tiene una pata de palo. A ver si dice algo.
What a macabre souvenir.
¿Una pata de palo?
Sí, del mismo señor, me imagino.
Culto. Esto es lo que leímos allá, ¿no?
Ujú, sí. Me imagino que te lo va guardando por si necesitas
Sí.
leer algo en algún momento.
No, esta quería ver. Ah,
Ah, a ver si atrás
sí,
tenía
algo. Inventario, conocimiento.
volumen 2.
O sea que la medicina, las habilidades de medicina de culto solo se pueden mejorar descubriendo determinados objetos en el entorno. Está bien. Lo mismo por ocultismo.
Sí.
Tenemos un punto. Bueno, lo vamos a guardar. No sé.
Tenés que ir a cubierta
se
a hablar
fue.
con él.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Sus documentos son ilegibles. Preguntar por el almacén 36.
Yo diría que eso lo digas
Para lo
después.
último.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the
yeah.
jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Pertenecía a los Hawkins. Respuesta desbloqueada.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Creo que alguien de por aquí quería que registrase el almacén. ¿Dónde decía que está el almacén? Marcharse.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
El hombre de esa fotografía se parecía a usted. ¿Quién es Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Se parece a usted. He visto la orca en el muelle.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy,
John.
captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Ya la vi. He visto la
I'm
orca.
just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
¿Qué es eso?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Entonces, es posta cuando pescaron.
Bueno.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ganaste un punto más.
¿A dónde? Ah, bien.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something
Esto ya lo vi.
real.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
¿Por acá vine?
No, este lado no lo visitaste.
Bueno, por acá tiene que estar el
Where do you think you're going?
Más interesado en el almacén, tengo que entrar en ese almacén.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
No, no se cerró. ¿Qué sabe el caso
What
Hawkins?
more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Entrar al almacén.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
¿Este?
Sí.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Bueno.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Bueno, entonces Kat es la mina esa que está...
Me imagino.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait,
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
we saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
That's it.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Bueno.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Y esta ya es un poco tarde, ¿no? Pero
Me parece eso.
podríamos probar. Para probar.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
No.
Voy a ver.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
No.
Damnation, I broke it.
Saint Brenda.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Nope.
Vas a tener que dar la vuelta por el otro lado.
Sí.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Bueno, a ver... Encontrar objetos escondidos. Encontrar el almacén.
Entrar en el almacén.
Entrar en el almacén. Ya enferró el capitán. Este capitán del Caribe, el único del barco. Del Caribe, digo. Del Caribdis, el único barco que aún navega entre Darkwater y Boston. Su base se encuentra en la capitanía, en el puerto, y desde allí no pierde detalle de lo que pasa en la isla. Cuenta con el respeto de habitantes de Darkwater y con el desprecio de los contrabandistas. Se ha ofrecido a ayudarme con la investigación. Bien, bueno, vamos a dejar el capítulo por acá porque tenemos mucho que investigar y si no se nos va a hacer muy largo. Nada más, espero les haya gustado, denle un lindo like si quieren, comenten, compartan y como digo siempre, si te gusta mi contenido te invito a que te suscribas activando la campanita. Nada más, no se olviden seguirme en Twitter también, @JohnArrowGames y en Twitch si quieren, /JohnArrowGames. Nada más, nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de este...
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu, listo. Hasta la próxima, chao.